What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to Absolutely Unsure. It's your boy D. Fran.
Ooh, it's your boy B. Nee.
We back again for episode number 75. I believe it's 75. I could be wrong. Could be more, could be less, but I know we're still in the 70s and we're in that range. But we got a lot of things to get into today, man. How we always start this thing off. We start off with good things.
Yes, sir.
I think it's been about 2 weeks. You can start off. You got something to...
Man, I got two good things. I started working out again.
Yeah.
I was gonna whoop my ass. I've been doing a little better than I expected. So
What y'all was doing?
shit, really everything. We've been upper body, lower body, but this is the first week, so
Y'all just lift weights or y'all like
we actually ran
cardio and shit?
We ran. We ain't even run today. We did the rope for a little bit, and then we did some plyos.
Y'all did that.
Lifetime.
I ain't even had that shit there.
What you talking about?
At Lifetime, the rope thing? Oh,
It's
no, they do have
outside.
rope.
It's
Oh, is it?
outside.
Oh, y'all did them big ass
Yeah.
on the field ropes.
30 seconds and shit.
What else, man? What else you got?
Damn, I forgot the other one. That quick. You go, and I'll try to remember.
I mean, I've been working out too, you know.
Okay.
Just give me a couple months. Give me
You
some
got any
months.
goals?
Give me some
You got
months.
any
I ain't gonna
goals?
say. I don't even want to say
Okay.
nothing. I don't even want to. You know. What
I
I mean?
feel you.
You know that, but you know, things gonna happen. Progress gonna be made, and we gonna get where we need to go in the future. Just COVID is coming towards the end of that. 2020 is coming slowly to an end. Start to fucking build towards the future, and better start now than to start never.
Yeah,
So that's what
man.
I'm doing.
Gotta start the momentum, man. Yeah, that's all I really care. I can't remember the other one, but yeah.
I remember you telling me something about your sleep schedule. I don't know.
Oh,
something about
thank
the
you,
sleep.
brother. Thank
Something
you,
about
brother.
the sleep. I remember that.
Yeah, man. I never thought that I'd be on that Kevin Hart sleep. I'd be going to sleep around 5, 6 p.m., waking up around 2, 3, and just starting the day.
Why?
Start working out.
I see people say that, like they be like,
I work out at 5 in the morning during the week. Then the stock open at 8, and then it close at
so
3.
y'all go to the gym at 5 in the morning
Yeah.
every morning.
Well, we have been last week.
I can't do the.
You got to go to sleep early, but
that's
it just
too
depends.
early.
But you got family and stuff, so it's different. You don't
That's
want to
true.
be sleep all day when they at
See,
home.
because we got a
and shit.
routine now. Now that A2 here in school, so we drop him off at school, and then we go from school straight to the gym. Like, don't come home, don't
Yeah.
have
'cause
everything ready. Just go straight, just
Facts.
drive straight to the gym.
Facts.
And it feel, you feel good. It's been a while. Because I really we don't. When we're about to start doing like weights and shit like that, I'd be like, what the fuck? I do.
Bro,
bench press,
I've been doing the
pull,
bars.
What do I do? I don't even know what to do. But we getting into that groove, and you feel. Only 2 weeks in, you feel a little bit better. You move around a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm a big dude, so it's like that's a big difference for me.
Yeah. Facts.
I don't know about people who already.
Nah, bro, I
know.
wasn't nowhere in shape, brother. I might have been skinny, but nigga, I couldn't walk up 2 flights of stairs without breathing home. We might look different, but our energy was the same. So
No,
yeah,
bro. I try to do the fucking stair thing, the little stair stepper.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not for me.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
like that's another
that's
level.
The next level that help burn.
Because people be just going.
That's what Mattress Mac be doing.
Nah,
Yeah,
the stair
70,
stepper, the stairs.
70
Big people
years
stay with the stair stepper. Get on the treadmill. Get your little bit of incline going, and that's how you get this thing. I think my thing is more I need to focus on like the diet part. Like I'm working out good. We treadmill for an hour, then go lift a little bit. Like I need to focus on the diet part. Once I get the diet part, then
Brother,
I feel like
I've
shit's
been
gonna.
smashing salads, and another thing too, like I tried to drink some juice. It ain't even just hit like that because it's like your body won't
Juice like
water.
what, like juicy, like
And I really had some good
like
juice.
Kool-Aid
like
juice
that.
and
Nah,
shit?
actually from HEB, like the ones that be pretty expensive. The,
like
strawberry.
fruit juice, like
yeah.
just
But
good.
even then, my body was like, I want water. Like it was like
Yeah, I got some of them juices from Kroger. Some like citrus green. It's like cucumber. I'll let
with the
whatever I used to
gingers
make
and
with the
shit.
regular juice, but I
Yeah.
got their juice because they already got it made, so I just use
Yeah.
that. But yeah,
I'm about to say
wait till check in on my birthday. Check in March
check
5th.
on birthday.
Check in March
Check
5th,
on
and we'll
birthday.
see. If you watch the show repetitively, you'll see how shit
For
goes
me,
over time. but
also
still.
with the lifting weights, it's like I seen how it was just another outlet that I've been missing for a minute. I started being spiritual. I mean, obviously working and other stuff, but like lifting weights, I'm like, okay, I can see how this can relieve a lot of that energy. Because back in the day, shit, the reason I got swole was because I was either getting cheated on or bitch was trying to play me. So whenever I found out some information, I just took that shit straight to the weight room. So not having that for a while, I was like, okay, I was sleeping. Definitely
So you was focusing more on like the mental and the fucking.
But shit, yeah, I had
physical.
to though, because it's like shit, I'm working so much and in a sense, my mind and body was drained. I ain't really had no more energy to work out during those times versus kind of now. In due time.
Going to sleep at 5 o'clock.
Waking up. But
no, I'm saying going to sleep. You say you go to sleep at 5 p.m. though, right?
Oh yeah.
Like shit, that's the day. I'm still at work. I mean, I'm just starting work around that time.
Yeah.
Starting at 3, getting off at 11. You going to sleep 2 hours.
It be 12 o'clock. I'm like, damn, it's 12 p.m. I'm like, damn, this shit. I mean, 12 p.m. I better going to the 1 p.m. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy.
So you be sleeping long because when I be hearing some people talk, like watch this guy, he be on Joe Rogan, his name like Jocko, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He got this on his Instagram. He take a picture of his watch every day. It's like 4:30, 4:20. It's always around the same time. And then he'll take that picture and then like 2 hours later,
Jocko? Yeah, I like him.
And then 2 hours later, he'll like post a picture just of the floor and just like a bunch of sweat. Like, guys work out there. But they be saying they be working off like 4, so they go to sleep at like midnight and then wake up at 4:30. It's like I don't know if I can function off just 4 hours of sleep.
I can, but nah, I be too tired because I just be tired. Probably after I get more energy and my body can like recover faster. But right now my body be sore, so I'd be.
That's good though. Everybody, you know, I see a lot of people on Instagram working. You know what I'm saying? Hey, summer is over. You ain't gonna get that summer body. To get the summer body next year, you gotta start working out right now.
That Corona getting everybody like, man, shit.
Everybody been sitting in the house. They've been like, man, I've been chilling too long. I'll get a little bigger. I need to get out. I need to get a little bit more active because you can see when Corona first hit though, all the bikes was gone. Everybody was using bikes. Mm-hmm. There was no bikes in those stores. All the workout equipment was gone. Now that gyms are opening back up, then I guess now people are going to the gym again. And it's kind of crazy how you just see other states like deal with COVID because it's like I see in New Jersey like they still don't really let people go to the gym. Or there was this gym owner I kept seeing. He was on Fox News all the time, and he was like breaking his own doors open, letting people like because he wanted people to work out. But if you go to Lifetime, it's like I mean they got it to where it's like treadmill, then they got a sticker, and then like you know what I'm saying, they're social distance that way. But man, you walking around, people grabbing weights, you cleaning them, but still you don't know like. It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
I feel most of us probably already been in contact with it. If
you could take the antibody test, then you know, like, oh, I had it.
I wouldn't even take it. Yeah. I don't. You know how it is. I just don't see it being really a thing because it's like, how can it so sporadic? Like, how in New Jersey up there they can't do it? If it was really that serious, bro.
Well, I think it also depends on your local government, how they feel about certain things. But Texas, they kind of just like, hey, because you see, we open back up. They said, oh, cases are increasing in Houston. People still out there. Hey, if you get it, you get it. If you die,
it's like what kind of like what is our like? We really don't have a policies or standard in a sense. I feel like
we're in Texas or just like
in general, because it's like if it's obviously make it feel like it's fake to me, but it's like how could one state do one thing and then another state be doing complete kind of different? It's like. Y'all got people in y'all state ain't like I don't know. I think
also with too is like some politicians are just like they don't want to be like the like you don't want to be the guy who like opened up early and then like say everybody just quote unquote got COVID and died and be like, well, you should have opened up. Then there's some governors like, hey man, we trying to get the economy back rocking. We just gonna let things rock how they are. 50% capacity here, 80% capacity there. Let's start slowly getting things back rocking. Because I ain't really even heard nothing about COVID lately. I feel like they kind of pivoted back to the Black Lives Matter and the Jacob Blake shoot. Do we speak about that last week? Jacob Blake. Was that last week? I don't know. We were talking about them boycotting, right? The NBA?
Yeah.
We did the
That's
Zoom
the guy that got shot 7 times?
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah, we did do that. I forgot we went on Zoom.
See, look, then they boycotted the NBA, and I knew they was going to come back.
They came back in a week. That shit was so
not even a week, 2 days.
That shit was so
They boycotted on Wednesday, and they was back playing that Saturday.
I like that shit was the week. That's not a boycott, bro. Y'all niggas had.
They said they talked to Obama, and Obama said, hey. But this makes sense to me because I spoke about it. It's like, if you're an athlete, right? Most people listen to y'all. Like, I know that one white lady, she said, shut up and dribble, it offended everybody. But, like, most people hear y'all's message through y'all's thing. That's like I said, like say Charlamagne the God, for instance, Joe Budden, right? If they were to say we're gonna boycott doing our show for injustice for Jacob Blake, we're just gonna go like tweet about it. That's not smart. Like y'all's biggest platform is y'all's shows. NBA's players' biggest platform where they're gonna be heard the most is when they're playing, post game interviews. I mean, y'all got Black Lives Matter on the thing. You got anything else back? Is it gonna change anything? I don't know.
Sitting out 2 days in.
But if you're gonna just want to preach your message, you might as well do it while you're in conference finals, semifinals, finals. Like, it don't make sense to just like, all right, we're gonna pack it up. We're gonna go back to
2 days.
I'm gonna go back to LA and LeBron gonna tweet about things going on, and that's gonna make more of an impact than I knew it was gonna last. They weren't gonna cut the whole season. They said LeBron walked out and he took the whole team with him.
You wanna know what it was? LeBron knew them Lakers were gonna beat the Rockets. He like, man, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta stop the whole season.
OKC almost got him. OKC almost got him up out of here, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That'd been a great story for Chris Paul if he would have got Rockets up out of here.
Maybe, yeah, it'd been a great story
for him.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. OKC might be a better team than the Lakers overall.
OKC?
You're not saying like they got better players, but like how they play as a team.
Just like a team,
yeah. Like because when it's LeBron and AD, and really kind of just look like LeBron.
That's why I think the Raptors could potentially beat anybody because like their team is like better than a lot of people's teams. It's kind of like how you see with the Bucks. It's like, are the Bucks a good team, or do they got a good player and like a couple cool players? And you got a team, the Heat, with a great player, Jimmy Butler, Tom Ball's finest, whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying? So I can't believe they had 3 other. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I seen that they won, they came back last night. They was down, and in the fourth quarter, they scored 40 points and held the Bucks to 13 points. Like, how y'all let that happen? Like NBA players, how do y'all let that happen to y'all? Giannis about to be MVP. He's the best player ever.
That's trash.
And getting trash in the playoffs like that by the Heat. Now the Heat are good. Like I said, they're a good team.
Good, but they got a nice little squad.
But I'll let Giannis hype. That Giannis hype gonna start dying down. If he can't, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna be like Russ or something like that. How like Russ had that good year, 2 good years as far as people loving him. And then it was like, he can't get it out the first round. He can't win the naysayers come quick.
It's like, okay, last year I got knocked out by the Raptors, right? Was that the conference finals, or was that
semifinals? They had to get in the conference because Embiid lost in the second round.
And then the Raptors beat the Bucks in the conference finals. I think so. Or they played the Celtics. I don't know. He just didn't make it. I know he didn't make it very far in that round, right there when needed. So they say he's going to win MVP. He's going to come out, Giannis, the best player this year, yada, yada. Probably should be LeBron James, you know. I know he got AD, but, you know, he's in the West. He's number 1 seed in the West. The West is still – actually, after watching the playoffs, I don't know if the West is necessarily the better conference than the East.
Boy, stop.
The East got some good – the Celtics are good. Besides, like, who they play? Like, the Magic, okay, Magic are trash.
Bro, did you see the Nuggets versus the Jazz?
That was good. That was good.
Bro, that was
but
great.
It's too like average. It's too like average teams. It's like look what happened when the Nuggets played against the Clippers. They got their ass blue eyes. Like, all right, you average. Then they be like 120 to 80 or something like that.
That don't matter.
Go back to the first round, Nuggets.
That's crazy.
Clippers move on.
Hey, brother, that just gave you one of the first great. They probably gave you one of the greatest first.
That was a good series.
That was a great series.
Jamal, what's his name? Murray and Donovan Mitchell. Great. You know, those two. Sir. That was the teams around. And like, all right. Each dude's dropping like 50 each game. Like, he dropped 50, then he dropped 58.
It wasn't just
he dropped
50,
60,
though.
he dropped 58.
Like, Murray wasn't missing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They were great, but now they're going against a great team. And the Clippers are a better team than their team. And, you know.
It's one game, brother.
When they play? They play tonight?
Yeah,
I think they're playing right now.
Let's see what's
Clippers versus Nuggets. Okay, the Clippers are losing.
I said, calm down, brother.
The Clippers are losing 89-77. That's cool.
89 what?
89-77.
By 12? What's the score?
Is that 12? Yeah, it's 12. 89. What's the thing? I think in the fourth quarter. Nuggets versus Clippers.
Hey, man. The Clippers are losing to the Nuggets 9-7. Oh, that's a lot of time left. It's a whole fourth quarter.
All right, so, you know. Nuggets came out fast, though. Nuggets first quarter was 44-25.
All right, brother. Jamal Murray. That man look like he trying to beat somebody.
We'll see. You know, he's trying to. I don't know if he's coming up on an extension or he already got an extension.
You said the East is good.
The Raptors look good. The Celtics look really good until they just drop 2. But I mean, like I said, the Raptors are a good team, so that's an interesting series. The Heat are good. Okay, Giannis. Giannis and looking trash.
I have to give you the Bucks. That's still a good team.
Yeah. But I'm comparing them to like the
playoff teams.
If you look at the 4 West and 4 East.
Yeah.
I guess I take the 4 West still over the 4 East, even though
Yeah.
the
It's not even
Celtics are
close.
good, the Raptors are good. Okay, maybe I was
Not
tripping.
close.
Maybe I was just jumping the gun. The Heat got me a little
You
excited.
got the Clippers,
I
the
like
Lakers,
seeing
the
I like
Rockets.
seeing good teams get swept, just because like.
I think the Mavs could have beat the Bucks.
Ooh, the Mavs. I wish the
coulda
Mavs would have beat the Clippers, dog. I wish they would have beat them.
If they had Porzingis,
I wish they would have beat the
my
Clippers.
guy.
Look at this guy. Third, this is our co-host. But I wish they would have beat them. I like Luka. I seen somebody saying like
I like Luka.
I seen somebody saying like the NBA is trying so hard to make Zion the future when y'all literally have like Luka sitting right here doing these crazy. No, I right. Like let's like to be the NBA.
Yeah, Luka can't dunk like that. Luka gotta get some hops.
Yeah, that's true. But he's just when you watch him play, it's like it looks kind of like slow motion. Like his step backs aren't like as fluid as like James Harden's, but they're like when he do it, they're
If he
done.
get any type of speed on him, he a problem. If he get any type of like athleticism,
They were saying that the Mavs and somebody else are front runners to land Giannis next.
the Heat probably. I think.
Yeah, it was the Heat and the Mavs I seen were like the front runners.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
To-
And after he got his ass whooped by the Heat, he might pull a KD.
He might be like, "Fuck it, I'm going to." They got a good team, shit.
It ain't same as KD because KD was down.
Yeah.
I mean, was up. And
He was
then
up, then he lost. And they've already been speculating Giannis leaving for the longest. So it's
Yeah,
like,
if your team gets swept, bro, and didn't do good,
you can't even blame him because like, do I want to be? I mean, he has a wife or a girlfriend and a baby, so he's whatever. But like, do you want to enjoy your millions of dollars in endorsements, or your millions of dollars in salary in Milwaukee or Miami? Where do you want to? Miami has no state tax. I'm gonna go to Miami and I'm gonna go down there with Jimmy Butler. But what do you think about what Richard Jefferson said?
And what?
He said Giannis essentially is a Pippen, and right now Giannis is looking for his Jordan because he's not good enough to be. He's a great player, but he can't get you over that. He can't do it himself. Type shit.
I could agree to a certain extent. Yeah, I would say him and Jimmy Butler kind of have similar mentalities of where they.
No, they could win.
I just think the Rockets, same with James Harden having multiple MVPs. They've been one of the top teams that's been in the race. So with Chris Paul or Harden, I think D'Antoni's putting them in a position.
The only thing I'm scared of about stuff like this, I always feel like when you're a team who's always like right there, like every year you're kind of like right there. Eventually, your time span of right there is gonna shrink, and then you're just gonna go into like into like.
It's hard though, but when you got
if you can keep all those players, then you might still be able to go every year. But when you start losing people, all your players get older and they leave.
What kind of players they got? They just got James Harden and Russ.
But they're role player Tucker's. You
can find a PJ Tucker anywhere.
Gordon, they play their roles.
Eric Gordon, cool. He young.
They play their roles.
Not young.
He's got to be like 30 something. I mean, he's not old, but because Harden's like 30 something. Harden might be 31.
They just get in their prime. They still got at least 3-4 more years. At least 3 or 4 more years. 30, like Jordan didn't win his first championship until 30. He's 31. Eric Gordon 31. Jordan didn't win until like 29, 30.
I think Harden's 32.
Yeah, and most NBA players don't start winning championships till they 30. So Elijah and all of them till they 30. So this is the time for the Rockets. This is like the perfect time. Like them times before, they could have really been like and showed and been like, shit, they could have got like 3-4 rings.
No, I'm
now
saying
they get like 2.
You should have like 3 or 4 at least.
Because they already got the small ball. So it's like they could be what the Warriors did. And they could be what the Warriors did. Because the Warriors still had big men. So even then, they doing something different than what the Warriors.
But even when I think about, like, when I say chances dwindling, it's okay. Clippers are cold, Lakers are cold. Warriors coming back. Like, regardless of people think, Warriors don't have KD anymore. I mean, they ain't got Iguodala either. But the Warriors gonna come back and still be the Warriors. Like,
I forgot about them.
Like, the Warriors coming back.
I forgot about them.
Clay coming back. Draymond coming back.
You right.
Curry coming back. And they got the number 2 pick. So whoever they pick there, hopefully they're good. They're projecting them to pick the center guy.
The Nets got to come back.
The Nets are coming back with KD and Kyrie. It's like,
and then you never know what the Nuggets and Jazz may do. So yeah, Spurs still got Popovich.
They say he might be leaving. Okay. I don't know if that's true. That's everybody's got a rumor. He put his house up for sale in San Antonio. He might just be moving down the street, but who knows? Mm-hmm. That's the rumors that they got going. Oh, Steve Nash, he's the coach of the Knicks now. Not the Knicks, the Nets.
Steve Nash.
I
said Stephen A.
Nah, Steve Nash is the coach. Stephen A. Smith, the coach of the Knicks, Titan, so he's going to be going against the Texans twice a year.
If he heard Deshaun Watson, I'm going to be pissed.
Deshaun Watson, he just signed a big deal, 4-year extension, $160 million.
How you feel about the Texans, man? Bill O'Brien.
they get. My thing is, I don't understand why they give Bill O'Brien the head coach and the general manager. It's like he can barely call the correct things going on the field. Why are we gonna let him direct the person? Like the first thing he did when he got GM was get rid of Hopkins and get a running back who's not even like on. It ain't like he got Saquon Barkley or like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like an even type of trade for somebody like that. You give away the best number 1, 2, 3, whatever you want in whatever order receiver in the NFL
then you get,
for this running back who was good 2 years ago.
Then you get Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb for like 2,000. I mean, you get two receivers for the price of one. But
we got Brandon Cooks and Randall Cobb?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I respect that. That's pretty good because Brandon Cooks was good when he was in New England. He was good when he was with the Rams. Randall Cobb, that sounds familiar. I think that's like Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay and some more teams.
Okay, we got some.
He's just a little older.
I think, those two, those don't really make Hopkins, but I think if you get two good receivers and you add in Kenny Stills and Will Fuller, you got more, options.
We had a decent tight end.
I can respect that. But we'll see. NFL might not even go through this year.
Oh, no, they definitely won't.
As soon as one team gets get COVID, you got to cancel this game. And next week, this guy got COVID and cancel that game.
Hey, brother, if the NBA playing, hey, boy, get on that field. Them boys don't play with them. Hey,
but I think it's
being funny.
But I think if they did like a bubble system like type thing like they're doing, like, my bad. If they were smart, this is how I feel like you should have done it. How many teams in the NFL? 32. You get 16 teams, and you make the schedule to where these, because really this is how they do the schedule is you play your conference, of course, twice a month, and then you already have designated you're going to play against these two conferences. If you're in the AFC South, you're already going to play two in the AFC South each year, and this year you're playing against NFC North or NFC South. Let's say NFC South. You're playing against the Falcons, the Saints, this whole conglomerate. You get them in a bubble. You go down there. Y'all play y'all's games. Okay, everybody get COVID tested. Y'all leave on y'all's planes. Y'all go to the next bubble. Y'all play those games, those teams.
Oh, so you have a few bubbles.
Yeah, like you have the bubbles. Who's gonna, like if you're in the AFC North, and you're gonna, the AFC North is gonna be playing against the NFC South.
I really don't think I'm in the NFL care that much. They're just gonna put them boys in the stadium. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I feel like once it gets reported, because like there's so much public pressure. I feel like once you get like, okay, this person has COVID. No, they're not, because like you look at MLB right now, and you look at like
bro, they're
hockey.
still playing.
No, they're gonna play later, but they delay the game. It gets pushed back. NCAA. I see one team, he caught COVID. All right, this game's gonna be delayed till further notice, till next week, till 2 weeks from now.
Bro, them people playing games. Them boys ain't. These boys about to be playing. I'm telling you, man.
We'll see.
Once they made the decision to start playing and allowing kids to go to school, bro, it's kids in school right now.
Yeah,
ain't no going back.
Summer Creek, they in school. I
ain't no going back.
Driving by. I didn't even know they was in school. I was like
these kids in school. This shit a joke. This shit a joke, bro. I don't want to hear that. Like, I mean, I see what you're saying. I don't want to make it seem I'm talking to you, but that shit be annoying. Like, even with Big Ten, they said they weren't gonna do it, but it's like Justin Fields, the quarterback for Ohio State, he's got a petition going. And they was mad at the athletic directors. And
what's his name?
The coaches.
Trevor Lawrence has said some shit like, we want to play.
The coaches,
I think the ACC was already playing. But
yeah, but he not. Oh, ACC, yeah. But
ACC.
the coaches in the Big Ten, they came to. I think they had a meeting or was going to a meeting, but pretty much they was like, we got to do this shit because the fans are mad. Everybody mad. Like,
everybody else is playing. Like, my thing is, if everybody else is playing, like the SEC playing and ACC, Big 12, it's like.
I honestly feel like you're doing the players more harm than good. Because you're now taking away from their opportunities. Like many,
there's been many of NFL stars that only had one breakout season, and this could be somebody's only breakout season. And you essentially, that's why we talked about this when we talked about COVID when it first happened. I was like, I really feel bad for these like high school dudes who like
senior year.
Like I feel bad for those guys. Like, could you imagine like because for some reason when you're in, especially like a sport like track and field, each year you get better. Like when I was doing shot put, like I was only throwing like 30 when I was a junior, but for some reason I became a senior, I started throwing like 40, 45. I don't know how it happened, but you get better. So could you imagine like being in track and like you practicing in December, and your coach is like, you're running like 10-9, dude. You're gonna get a stop. You're gonna and it's like track season canceled. No more school, no more events, no more nothing. They don't get to see you. I mean, like I said, you could go to the open events, run open, and get your name out there. That's just more work.
I ain't gonna lie to you, this shit annoying. Cause it's like, bro, how many students and kids had got COVID? Not one.
Mm-hmm.
Not fucking one, bro.
I wonder how they even doing that. Are they making them wear masks when they're walking around school, or do they wear masks in class too? Or I wonder how it's get. I know kids have the option. I know it's either you can do the homeschool, like the virtual, or you can do the in class. And I think I seen like they blocked it off, like they block it. Like, I guess y'all come from 9 to 12, and then this block comes from 12 to 4, whatever the blockage is.
And then Dr. Fauci, weak ass, talking. Well, I don't care either way, vaccine or not. He was like, we're not getting the vaccine out there till it's proven. Like, yeah, that's what they're gonna say. But I just feel like it's some type of. It got to be a politic. It's obviously a political game at this point.
Yeah, right now that's all they're saying is look. The whole Biden thing is look at Trump, how he handled COVID. Like, this is my thing. Like, Democrat or Republican, if either one of them would have, like, if it would have been a Democrat that got the COVID during his presidency, it'd be the same. Like, it'd be the same thing.
Why? We already talked about
it's no different.
I hate how they try to blame everything on Trump. Like, he was the one that set up the medical directors and shit before COVID happened. Like, bro, this shit been in place. Medical facilities been in place way longer.
Yeah.
Pandemic people, the CDC, like how you blame?
And my only thing is people don't be seeing it. Like, they be looking at it and they be like, right, it is. Like, I seen when I was watching Charlamagne, there was someone like, Trump got rid of the global pandemic team in 2017. If he would have had that team, they would have been able. Just because I don't necessarily believe, because if they had some pandemic team, they would have still been able to catch it. Because it's still up to the states to decide what they want to do. Because if you got a state like California that don't have no cases, they're not gonna just shut down just because y'all got cases over here.
It real? Do you believe it's real or fake?
I think it's real.
Okay, so
but I don't think it's as serious. Like, I don't think it's as like. I think it's kind of like people will get it, but it's not as deadly. Like, people are so scared because they thought as soon as you get it, you're gonna die. Like, but they're seeing now that there's way less people dying.
My thing is, if it's real, how the fuck can a president stop a pandemic? I said all that wrong. How the fuck can a president stop a pandemic if it's a real thing? Like, how is this even a political conversation?
Because this is the thing is he wasn't able to control, like,
how the fuck can you control a pandemic?
I guess just lock everybody up like they want to do. They essentially they just want him to be like, okay, everybody locked up.
Question: how did we know that was a thing that was gonna fix it? When people was in houses together, that elders, like,
they don't know. They're just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what's gonna stick.
That's why I say if it's real, it's stupid because you can't blame him. How can you stop a pandemic? Even if you was to put everybody in their house, that would have made shit worse. Actually, honestly,
because all it does is trickle out. It's just like
it literally, bro. Everybody was out. Now you put everybody in. And so if everybody's in the house, that means everybody's been outside. Now y'all all like. I'm just saying, that don't make sense. It didn't make sense,
especially because we don't know when it happened. Like, I remember Houston when I was like, we seen it start to kind of formulate in Houston. It was like, okay, one guy got it and he came from a cruise in China and he lived around Rice, right? That was people were watching. They're watching the Rice area. And then I remember when it went crazy, when they started canceling everything, rodeo, this, that, was whenever there was a guy in Montgomery County and they're like, where were you at the last? Oh, I was at the rodeo when the cook-off shit happened. Once that shit happened, they're like, shut it down. That's when you see shit start spiking. COVID's over here, COVID's over there, COVID's over here. And COVID's just all around Houston. That's when it, like, blew up, I guess you could say, to where it's at. But
my God.
And then it's like, with the protest, it's like, now we got, and my thing is like, I'm not saying that people who do protests, there's nothing wrong with protesting, but like, when the media, when they see a spike in certain places after a protest, but then like the media will be like, we don't know what it could be. It can't be because if y'all want people to stay inside, millions of people outside protesting.
Did you see the number? The CDC dropped their number down to like 9,000 people totally died.
I know, I haven't seen that.
But
then it's like, it's not accurate because like, if you have COVID in your system, they'll just say
they that's what they saying. That was the not final, but they reduced it down from people that just had COVID and died versus people that actually died from complications of COVID.
Because they would say like a guy like George Floyd, he had COVID,
yeah, but
they'll be like, he had COVID in the system, he died. Did he die from COVID or did he die from?
My thing is, we've seen the flu hit every year, and the niggas and numbers is not that different. Like, we seen all these different things that we deal with yearly as far as bad health from the people. And
the thing with the COVID is when it first came out, they said the same thing as flu. Elderly, people with immune systems, people with chronic illnesses, diabetes. It's the same, like the same different things.
We do flu.
I think it's something like, because when you see some people see something new and Ebola, like
It's
everybody
so
goes to a
stupid 'cause
panic.
it's like, do
Like the
everybody
flu,
take
like
flu
the I
shots?
feel like the people when people hear flu, even though it's a different strain of flu every year, they still call it. They just call it flu. So everybody's like, we know what the flu is. Oh, I got the flu last year. I had a couple little shakes and shivers, and I was all right in 3 days. But if each year somebody's like, okay, this year is the super flu. This year is the blue flu. This like if they change the name,
like
people be
hurricanes.
scared. People be scared every year. Like, oh
If
shit,
they
hold
change
on.
flus
The
like
blue flu's
hurricanes,
coming.
it'd be hilarious.
They be speaking of hurricanes, that hurricane completely missed it. I was thinking we about to be locked down bunker, and Houston came out good on
Two
that
hurricanes
side.
to none.
Like Charles, they didn't come out good. They said 1,000 people out of power, but Houston came out good when it came to the hurricane. What else we got, man?
Man.
Oh, Chadwick. We ain't even talk about Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to.
That was probably the first thing.
My bad. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Very tragic.
Legend.
I mean, you gotta put him. Now I want to say, okay, I might be maybe because he died. I might be reaching. He gotta be up there as far. I feel like just as far as legacy, he gotta be up there with the greats.
Who your greats?
Like Denzel's. Like he gotta be up there with the greats. I think
Name besides
Denzel, Samuel L. Jackson, Will Smith.
When
There
you threw
was
Will Smith
Jamie
in there,
Foxx.
Yeah, he in there.
But I was watching that Jamie Foxx movie that was just came on Netflix. What shit called? Something about Powers. They got. Some
It's
powers.
good.
I don't know what it's
I
called.
know what you're talking about. It's literally called
It's-
Powers.
Is it something like Jamie Foxx is just a great. Like he can just play any role. He can be funny. He can be serious. He can be somebody else. He can be Ray Charles.
Just going back to Chadwick Boseman. I think he was better actor than Will Smith.
No, yeah, I think so. I think Will Smith, all his roles are more. Besides, like, okay, of course, like Pursuit of Happiness, amazing. Concussion, amazing. Because Ali is amazing. Like he did the biopic thing. It's
I take
like
that back.
it's like I don't know.
I take that back. They're pretty equal though.
Yeah.
They're pretty equal. But I would say
You know
out
what?
of all the other
no,
names,
Denzel, he did Malcolm. So
out of all the
he doesn't
names
do
you
biopic.
said, I would take him over Will Smith though.
I think I might take.
Not over Will Smith, but I'm saying maybe I'll put him a little higher because you got James Brown, Jackie Robinson. Who else? You said Thurgood Marshall.
Those are the 3 biopics he did.
And them hoes hard.
Black Panther, you got Black Panther. That's just like Black Panther. That's like you got to give him that one.
Bridges was cool.
Bloods.
There's nothing hard to get up.
What did
I said that shit. The Express.
Ray
He
Lewis
was in
movie?
the Express. I knew I wasn't tripping. He ate the Express. Yeah. He, what you said?
So that the Ray Lewis movie?
What?
52?
You get your shit off.
Off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen the James Brown one.
Hey, brother.
I haven't seen
It
that
touched
one.
your soul.
Is it okay? Both singers, both legendary. You seen both. That one or arguably the greatest biopic of all time, in my opinion. You can't Ray's like the greatest that's the greatest biopic movie of a real life person I've ever seen in my life.
I gotta watch James Brown again. Is that good? Hey, it's James Brown though, brother.
But Ray Charles,
Ray Charles is a great story, but James Brown, electricity is different. It's
well,
different.
I'm just talking about the acting, not the stories.
Oh well. If you're talking about acting,
Like Jamie Foxx
It's-
acting
it's too hard.
in
It's too
Ray
hard.
is like crazy.
they both depict the person so well. You can't say who's better. Do you like Jamie Foxx? Do you like Ray Charles or do you like James Brown? That's the question. Because they both played them like the person.
I gotta watch. I gotta watch Get Up. I gotta watch.
My guy.
I gotta watch.
Sheesh.
Because Ray, like I said, I can watch Ray like a million times. Like when I see Jamie Foxx, I'm like, "There's Ray Charles," but it's not really Ray Charles.
A part of why this phone go is because of Jamie Foxx, fucking James Brown, and that energy that he had and being, I wouldn't call it beautiful, but masculine, but also connected to whatever, bro. But that I ain't gonna lie to you, that man was different. Man was different because he was going off energy. Does it sound good? Does it feel good? Then it's music. Like he was on something, man.
I gotta watch that one.
That whole hard, bro.
The third good one is just like, I think that's just a great story. I think like he's the first Black Supreme Court justice.
I don't think I seen that
TSU's
one.
law school is named after Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even seen any of them hoes.
You ain't seen 42?
I ain't seen none of them hoes.
This nigga trash. You didn't see The Express?
Nigga, I seen Black Panther. I see Civil War, but I'm just going off how everybody's saying. Like you saying it's the greatest thing. I've heard people say it's the greatest thing.
Crazy.
I've been wanting to watch him since he passed away. You know, I'm appreciating after.
They're tearjerkers.
But from what I watched, I haven't watched the full things. I've seen like parts of them, and what I've seen, he's an amazing actor. But
bro, each one of the movies that make you cry.
I gotta watch the full thing. I've seen like clips here, some of it there. I started watching one, fall asleep, don't finish it. But like I said, he is a great actor. Like even seeing old shit to him, like when he was younger, he was posting clips like old shit before he like really blew up and was on the map. It seemed like he was really like
he was connecting.
He was into like when he was acting, he was acting. He wasn't playing around.
Yeah, another I just thought about this book. But 21 Bridges, obviously, but it was hard. Message from the King, that how was good too. It wasn't nothing deep. He just came from like he was trying to protect his sister or some shit. But that was a good movie too.
I think his death was. I think it's because nobody didn't know. Like they had cancer. I feel like if people like he would have said in 2016, like, "Hey guys, I've been diagnosed with colon cancer. It's stage 3. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna do our thing." And then 4 years ago by, and he would have passed away. People would still been shocked and sad, but it would just been like, you know, we knew at some point. But like when somebody just died, like Kobe just died. Hell, like, what? Kobe dead. I got the message on my phone. You know, the TMZ shit. They always telling you the bad fucking news. Actor Chadwick Boseman dead at 43. I'm like, hold on, Chadwick. I know that name.
This nigga.
I was like, not Black Panther.
This nigga here. This nigga keeps saying Black Panther.
That's his legacy is gonna be Black Panther. Like, there's no. Yes, it will.
That wasn't even close to the best movie.
It don't matter if it's the best. It's the biggest.
It does matter.
It don't matter.
You're talking about. I'm talking about long term. You talking about short term.
No, long term. That's brother, people. Everybody. When he's been dead, what is everybody doing? That everybody's going like this. LeBron was kneeling. LeBron went just like
that's
this.
That's the reason that nigga died. Drank the fuck out that nigga energy. Every time you see that nigga, he had to put that shit up. I don't want to hear about that goddamn shit. Whack ass shit.
That's gonna be. That's gonna be his most popular.
Fuck. No, I'm not saying
whatever.
that. I agree with you. I know what you're saying, but I disagree.
Like when he's brought up whatever, they're gonna be like, Black Panther.
If somebody bring up Black Panther and mention his catalog first, I would be like, you're disrespectful. I'm not gonna. Because it's not even close. Like Black Panther's a
that's like saying like I get what you're saying. Cause that's like if somebody's like, oh man, Will Smith passed. Man, that's a dude from Wild Wild West. Man, hey dog, come on, like Pursuit of like you gotta say Pursuit of Happiness and brother. Even like Concussion and like you gotta say 7 Pounds. Like these real. Because the thing with Black Panther is you don't feel like real emotion. Like you alive, it's exhilarating. But you don't feel real emotion, so you don't really connect to it on that level.
And anything is Killmonger over everything that really give you the emotion.
Yeah.
Besides that,
because there's like people that live in America, you relate.
The biggest thing about Wakanda was our culture, and that's what people lacking as far as the Black community. So when they seen that culture and then a bunch of different communities together, that's what got us so happy about it. But the actual movie and then us watching Marvel, going to the movie since high school for Marvel, like no, I'm not accepting Black Panther. That was a rushed. Not a good movie. When you
I think it's more of like you said, like the messaging and what people like they see themselves in. Like who the first black? Well, he's not even the first black because they have Falcon, but nobody gives a fuck about Falcon. The first main like have his own movie, black.
I shouldn't say it's not a good movie, but and we talking about Chadwick Boseman, that wasn't his best performance.
Yeah, it's an action movie. You know, it's like it's not gonna be the James Brown.
I know Disney could have put more money into that shit.
I guarantee you, number 2, they was about to pump the budget into that one.
Yeah.
But you know the thing I think with Black, I'm not saying I'm glad he passed away, because that would have sounded crazy. I feel like with Black Panther 2, they were gonna do too much. Like they were gonna try to throw too many like we're gonna put Beyonce in it. We're gonna like they're gonna try to do. I'm just saying that was rumors. I just feel like they probably would have did too much.
Beyonce, if you don't stop fucking acting and voice acting and shit. You're not good.
I did not like her in Lion King.
She's not good.
I don't want to hear you in Lion King.
She's not good. Bro, I'm watching YouTube analysts break this shit down. They're like, bro, she's just reading a monologue. She's not even acting. She's just reading the script. Like, she don't even know this is supposed to be intense right now.
She just famous.
Like, bro,
she's the biggest star.
Beyonce, like, I need less of you, man. I need less of you.
I need more albums. My boy Bryce, he loves Partition. He needs more of that.
That's my shit. That's my nigga. He know me. That's my shit, dog.
I just be singing the fuck out of Partition.
Hey man, I just want a woman that can take care of me. That's all. That's all.
But no, even when he died, and I see people like, I guess I understand. Like, I'm more like sympathetic to because people relate to different people and like they mean things to them. Even though like, oh, it's a celebrity, why I care so much? I guess with people, some people connect more with certain imagery, certain things, certain what they stand for, what they mean. Like you got to think about it's like when you see things that black people go through this year, like you lose Kobe and then like all this George Floyd shit. You see this happen, police brutality going, and then like the only fucking black superhero, like you got all these other superheroes. Like I said, I'm not saying I want anybody to die. I'm not saying Iron Man,
Luke Cage,
Robert. Come on, that's Netflix bullshit. Like I'm not saying Robert Downey Jr. died, Chris, but like and then the only black superhero dies. It's like, come on, this year is like made for like I said, Falcon's not a real fucking superhero. We're not. He's a sidekick.
Captain America.
They trying too hard. That shit. Nobody can. If they put out a Captain America movie with him as the lead, nobody's gonna go see that fucking movie.
I will keep saying this.
Nobody's gonna go see that movie.
Facts. I will keep saying this. When shit get too big, it get overrated. Like,
well, that's how I feel about a lot of things.
That's almost every Twitter. Before Twitter was like mainstream and political, it was cool.
And random people check marks to like cancel people. Like, who the fuck is you to cancel this person?
Then you could say the same thing. Marvel, bro. Marvel had a good 5, maybe even 10-year. A little lazy. I ain't gonna say that.
Well,
you liked it? The Miss Marvel. It was cool. It wasn't great.
I thought they was rushing the Endgame. They wanted to get the Endgame. They were like, let's get
the last Galaxy of the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was okay.
The second one, what was that one? That was
his dad being the
planet.
It was cool,
they reached,
but it was They
reached.
So it's like
I'm not really an Ant-Man guy. The Wasp and
but Ant-Man, that second one in the Wasp wasn't bad because that mug was actually pretty good.
I mean, you need it for the storyline,
but even without it, it was pretty good. No, Ant-Man is one of my favorite ones because how they write it is actually cared about. It's not Deadpool, don't get it twisted, but you could tell that they put it in, like they actually put energy into it versus it's just like, because you got to think of it, it's like they can't just say, this Captain America movie, this Thor movie, this Iron Man movie, and then millions gonna go watch it. So they got to actually put something into it, like.
Oh yeah, they got to put more care and love in Ant-Man.
So
like,
I like
even when you hear that Ant-Man, I ain't going to move.
Yeah, so I actually like all the casting from T.I. to that other Mexican dude that's funny as hell that was in there. He played cop
his
watcher.
Homeboy. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah, but I like it. I honestly, that was one of my recent favorite ones. But I know a lot of people.
But so you looking at that storyline, you know me. I'm bang bang, shoot 'em up, explosion. I'm like, I'm here for action movie. I don't care about.
I know it's not.
It's like Deadpool. It's like I don't understand why people like.
You don't fuck with Deadpool?
I don't. It's more. I don't understand why it's so popular.
Oh nah, niggas gas.
It's like I get it. It's like he's quirky. He says funny shit. He don't really give a fuck. He's like an anti-hero kind of thing. But like, okay, whatever. I'm not that.
I think people gassed him. I think people gassed him. But if it wasn't for like the extra, I think it's still that's Deadpool. It's different. It's like he's a superhero, but he's
like an anti-hero.
But he pretty much should be a typical superhero. Like you're always saving people. Yeah, you get shit from it, but it's like you still get criticized. Even Superman gets criticized all the time. So they'll probably be like, I forgot what that word is, but pessimistic almost in a sense. Like
I feel like he's more like a Hancock. Like Hancock's a hero, but he doesn't really want to be. But it's like, fuck, I'll do it because I got the powers and I'm gonna run around and I'm gonna do it.
I like it the most because they make fun of the cliches. It's almost like a Rick and Morty thing. It could get out of hand too, but I think they do it pretty good. Honestly, it's Reynolds. That dude just a great actor.
Everybody loves him. He's like one of the most famous. The two people I don't understand why people like so much, but they're great actors. But I don't get it. Keanu Reeves is so popular.
You're right about the first one.
And Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is very talented.
No, people are talented, but it's like, why are they so? It's like they're like when I see people tweet pictures of them, they get millions of they're just tweeting pictures of these people. It's like, are they that great to everybody?
Like Keanu Reeves.
Like Keanu Reeves, one of the most. Like the Marvel director was saying, we've been trying to get him in a role in the Marvel universe for years, but we've never found the right role for him. Like they've been trying to get him in the Marvel.
Besides
universe.
The Matrix, he been a lot.
I like John Wick though.
I was good on the third one, but the other.
I like John Wick.
You like the last one?
The third one, the one with Boban. Yeah. I like those like, all
They was
right,
doing
you're on a
too
time
much.
clock.
They were fighting too much.
We're raising the price every
That
hour.
nigga
More
never stopped
assassins,
fighting.
more assassins are coming. That's gonna be a tiring movie to make. Too much moving around, too much fighting.
At some point, can I get a storyline?
I see what you're saying. There's too much bang bang, shoot 'em up.
But there's another one coming up? Or that
4?
wasn't-
I remember 3 is the last one I seen.
Yeah, I liked how they set it up, but I guess I ain't like the.
But even back to Marvel.
Yeah.
I think they were like they ended it good. Endgame was good. Infinity Wars was good. Captain America: Civil War was good. The only ones you could say are probably like misses. I say is like Captain Marvel. And like I said, I'm not really an Ant-Man fan, but you like because of the story behind it. What else? The second Thor, the dark side, that was trash. And they made it. They went more Guardians of the Galaxy with 3. Like they tried to make it like more funny and
That hoe was
likable.
hard.
That was a good one.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok
That hoe
was
was
good
hard.
because they went that Guardian of the Galaxy quirky route.
Yeah, they
He
did.
wasn't just Thor.
They made him funny.
They didn't just make him like the strongest, whatever. And they can never make. I like the Hulk movies, but for some reason they can never make a Hulk movie that people universally.
When you're too strong, it's hard.
It's too hard to make because you can't build a storyline around that. Like
and he don't think he got no
I'm
weaknesses.
mad, boom, and then you just destroy everything, and then you jump really far away and they can't find you, and then you turn back to human, and then they try to find you again. That's pretty much Hulk's life.
I think they could play with. I think it's a way.
They
to
could
make
probably
a
do
Hulk
something with
movie.
it. Maybe now they got like the smart Hulk or whatever. Like I ain't really like that concept. But I guess
hated that
I get
concept.
I get what they're trying to do. I guess
Spiritually, it's live, but
I get what they're trying to do.
for me, spiritually, it's live because you mixing the human logic with the beast logic, which should be perfect. But they don't give him no beast mode. It's like the beast mode, complete docile.
Yeah,
It sounds like-
he just looks like it.
It sounds like the modern day attack on the male in America. They want us weak
Deep
and
dive.
docile,
Deep dive.
beta males.
It's like he's the Hulk, but he's not the Hulk.
It's not even close.
He
'cause
looks like the
you're not
Hulk.
even scared. The nigga had to get in the machine suit. Who the fuck wrote that?
That is kind of trash.
Who the fuck wrote that? You gonna put Hulk in a machine?
That is trash.
But still let him. He's still fighting, but he's gonna
No, he has to fight himself. He has to be the Hulk. He has to bang bang punch. He has to like
Iron Hulk.
It should have been him as the Hulk versus that other big monster. They end up just hitting into the sky and he died. But that's how it should have been. That's like how you make it.
How like Civil War or however what movie was the last one?
In game
That nigga should have been fighting the whole time,
as a Hulk.
like with some cold ass nigga, and they just keep cutting back to them going hard.
And like the dude who Thanos had, the big dude, the other big dude, whoever, you know what I'm saying, when he first starts up is Thanos,
That
and there's
cold
like
ass
the
nigga.
skinny dude with the sidekick, and there's like the girl, and there's like the other skinny guy, and there's a big ass one. Whenever Thanos and him was fighting, he was like, he's got the guy who he told he got this dude. They should have been fighting on the battlefield because Thanos already whooped his ass. But okay, let him get redemption against this guy.
And like a good one on one,
Just them.
And
You can have people running around them, running past, fighting.
to even say that makes sense. They did it with Ragnarok when him fighting the wolf.
Yeah,
Like how he
Who
kind of was.
gives a fuck about the wolf.
Yeah, I know it was definitely random as fuck, but he still kind of had his little side thing with that. Yeah, and then he went off and killed the Ragnarok thing. So yeah, they treated Hulk way better than Ragnarok.
Yeah. But like I said, they said they was about to start. I don't know where these stories come from or where they be pulling these from, but they did say that Chadwick was gearing up to like trying to get back into shape. Like he thought he was gonna beat cancer to like a week before he thought he was gonna beat it, and then that week that he started to pass away, he was like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna. I don't know where these. This is gonna be convenient. Like the week before, he thought he was gonna be able to gain weight.
Y'all ain't know none of this shit before.
I don't think they didn't. Sources close to him said, I don't. But when people say sources close to, I don't necessarily because I don't think his family's like Chadwick was gonna want to. He was getting ready to do Black Panther 2. He ain't just 1 week and then the next week he was just whatever. Because y'all seen when he in the Jackie Robinson day, he was real skinny looking right there. He was probably already because Carla knows. I don't know if she knows her, but I think they went to school. She had cancer. And like leading up to her passing away, she passed away recently too. She had cancer. That cancer sucked her like bone dry. She was nothing but skin and bone. So I'm sure up to like before him passing, looking at how he was right there.
It's really the chemo, but
yeah, well that's what it is. It's not really the cancer, it's the chemo. But
did you get chemo?
I don't know, man.
I be saying the same shit.
It's like if they tell me once you do the chemo, it'll kill it. It'll kind of fuck you up a little bit, but it's like if I got it, and I'm at like if I'm like stage 4, and they're saying you got 6 months to live, you can probably live a year if you do a little bit of chemo. It's like, do I want to live the 6 months of my life just being me and feel a little bit better,
6 months.
or would I want to be just like shit for just 1 year? I'd rather 6 months live my life and then go out like that than because he probably thought he probably did think he was gonna beat it, you know. But you know,
yeah, I hate going back to start on it. We can hop into it with Big Sean when he talked about having to put a pacemaker on his heart in the first song. Like they talk about how Western medicine trash. It's like, bro, I don't think I could ever take chemo. It's like how, like even from. And just with our medicine period, like when you tell us, that's when we start getting sick. So when you start giving us medicine and shit prescribed after you find some shit, we get sick after we leave the hospital even more. And then the chemo make us even more sicker before we get healthier. I'm like, how is that
I think the chemo logic, you know, because I watch all 16.
Tell me something.
I watch all 16 seasons of Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, you must be a pro.
So the chemo is supposed to kill all of your cells, trying to kill the bad ones. Hopefully your good ones will regenerate or whatever like that. And then sometimes it doesn't work out that way because everybody's body reacts differently to chemo. So sometimes it just ends up killing you. Like the cancer, because a lot of people in the show too, they'll be like, okay, hey, because like they have a dizzy spell and they'll come in and be like, oh, you have a grade 4 brain tumor. And you'd be like, huh? They're like, you can do chemo. And they're like, you have 6 months to live, or you can try the chemo and you can maybe live another.
Show me I got 6 months to live. Where that shit?
That's what I'm saying. They'll be like,
say that on that
a lot of people be like, I'll just take my 6 months. Like if I only got 6 months, I'll take
show me 6 months. Because I don't believe it. Bro, you say they're gonna kill every cell in my body to get to
No, don't quote me on that. I think that's how it goes.
That's what it looked like?
I think that's how it goes. Because they're trying to kill the cancer cells. So they essentially gotta, I guess, destroy all your cells. I ain't gonna lie
to you. How hard it is to find a cancer cell, them niggas look at a big ass paper picture. There's million cells on the picture, and they looking for like what do you call it, discrepancy? Like, bro, them niggas. But
a lot of times too, it'd be like tumors on you. Like it'll be a cluster of cells. So you'll have like in Grey's Anatomy, they're like some people that have a tumor that's cancerous, like a stomach tumor, that has cancer in it, and they can just take it out, and then the cancer's not there. Maybe it could come back later, but at that moment you good. You do a little bit of chemo for that, I guess, to kill it throughout your body, kill all your cells. But and then there's some. It's like, okay, you got cancer. Like I seen times too when they do surgery. You got liver cancer. Hey, we're about to take out the cancerous tumor, and then they open them up. They'll see this shit like metastasized, all the other organs, so it's already attached.
Hit me with a new word.
Once it's attached to all your other shit,
right?
Yeah, you can't do nothing with it. It's like it's already traveled to all your.
If I know every cancer not like, cause like I talked about people in Flint. Like if they get cancer, it's like obviously you just can't really do nothing about it. But like when you get liver cancer, shit like this, like kind of eating. Like, we're not eating, drinking.
Well, sometimes it's
it'll be more than just drinking with liver.
What's it called? Sometimes they say it's just genetic. There are people that's perfectly. They run marathons. They do this. They drink water. Sometimes just the way your cells.
Nah, if it's like that, now I'm completely cool with it. But some people like will eat trash.
Well, yeah, like me, that. I eat McDonald's for the past 12 years. If they go in and like, hey, you had colon cancer, I'll be like, man, probably could have fucking prevented that.
I'm talking about every American.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I see he had colon cancer, I was like, I'm making appointments. Let me just get a test. Let me just see. Let me just make sure.
I'm talking about, nigga, just our pyramid food chart is a cancer product.
Yeah, I mean, it don't gotta be McDonald's. Nigga, it can be
almost every product that we touch has cancer, or a pathogen or a carcinogenic in it. So we touch cancerous products almost every day. So either our medical industry and our education on it is trash or whatever. But like you said, it's like I feel like it go back to the flu, go back to the COVID. Like if your body's healthy, you block out all because your soap is cancer, deodorant is cancerous, perfume, all. Bro, the motherfucking curtains in your motherfucking shower is poisonous because it's plastic and that. Like it's so much shit. Had to stop giving a fuck. So it shows that if it's your body, like if you got a good body, you keep putting shit, healthy shit in it enough. I think that's that because I really don't see anything else, bro. Cause it's literally thousands of cancers around us on a daily. Not even thinking about the motor shit that we breathe in. It's so much shit. I stay on the east side, Baytown. Knows, brother. So
yeah.
and I don't. I know a lot of people get cancer, but I really think it's when your body get weak, or like you said, maybe genetics or immune.
That's why when you go, they always ask you like, has anybody ever suffered from lung cancer, whatever this cancer? So sometimes be like,
it go to Dr. Sebi, Left Eye, and shit, many other people before them. Like I believe them before I believe Western medicine, man, because the body already showed that it can heal itself. So if we just give it like additions to help that out, we should be good. Chemo don't help our body heal. Like it's trying to do everything for us. So I don't like our body could do that, huh?
It kills your body.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you? And I've somebody was talking to Joe Rogan or somebody. He was like, they go on like breaks of like eating or doing something, and he was like, he was talking to David Blaine, talking about how he do his tricks, and then he was in the ice and he didn't want to eat for whatever. He was like, the last time I did it, I never feel like I've been back to my same body. Like I never feel like I got my body back because I starved myself for so long. I don't feel like I ever was able to recover. So I've just been like a lesser version of me. So I feel like that's maybe the same for cancer too. Like you never probably get yourself back like fully in a sense. Cause it's like, nigga, they literally just flashed you like a microwave. Like, and we talk about that not being good. So yeah, I couldn't.
That's scary. The big C word, man. You go in there and be like, every time, see, people get scared of COVID. Like the COVID. When I get the COVID, hopefully I don't die. But like, I'm not scared of that. If I walk to the doctor's office, they tell me you got cancer. Whenever I hear cancer, I know a lot of people survive. I be feeling like that's like automatic death. It's like,
nah, you ain't. Me too.
It's
bro.
like you're dead.
Me too, man.
As soon as you go in there, be like, sir, you have stomach cancer. Even if they tell you got stage 1, you caught it early, it still feel like they just feel like you dead.
It just throw your energy down.
It's like, whoa, cancer. Hold on, how? So
yeah,
it's scary.
How you feel about that Big Sean album? What would you rate it?
I don't know if I give it a full. I say I listen to some more of them songs.
Oh, okay.
But from what I've heard, it's a really good album. It's gonna be slept on because it's Big Sean. People aren't gonna give him.
Is that what you said earlier?
Oh, I think he's a better rapper than J. Cole.
I said that quick. he got. No, I
do. And he's better than J. Cole. And I feel like him and Kendrick are more on par than people would like to like give him. Even like Drake. Like Drake's a great. Drake just makes better music than all these guys. I don't think like lyrically he's just so much far ahead of them as far as rapping.
Oh no, I definitely.
They're all in the same of rapping.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
They just don't make better songs. He's just like in his own category. But as far as rapping though, I put him and Kendrick like neck and neck. I don't think Kendrick's way more better, a little bit less.
Big Sean.
Like, yeah, I think he's better than J. Cole. Not by a mile. It's not like it's nothing crazy, but like I don't know, just like on Deep Reverence, he was just going. It's like when you just see skill, it's kind of just like that nigga Cole. Now I could be saying this just because maybe J. Cole dropped his album, and I'm like, J. Cole's a better rapper, but I don't know. When Sean get into that flow, he's rapping real fast, and it's like not that Eminem fast shit, not that shit was like I never want to listen to this again fast.
You can literally hear every word.
It's like I hear everything he's saying, perfect pronunciation. And I hear something, oh damn, I caught that one up. Damn, he said that. That's more of the even with that Lucky Me. When I heard that Lucky Me song, which is the second song, I was doing it on stream and it was going. I was like, okay, it's kind of going a little slow. He's talking about his life. When I was 19, I did this. So I had that. Okay, nigga, give me his life story. I'm on stream. I want to have fun. But if I would have just fast forward a little bit, as we really so like the first 3 songs. Let me look at the track list. The first 3 songs are amazing.
Why would I stop?
That
Reverence.
Deep Reverence. And I think the next one is Wolves with
That's 5.
That's 5. No, Wolves is 4. Post Malone. So I listened to Why Would I Stop Looking at Me, Deep Reverence, Wolves, Body Language. I listened to that story about Harder Than My Dreams. I was on the trip when that hoe came on. I was like, and I was dog tired. I don't know, for some reason that one came on. I was like, let's put this bitch on the incline. Let's get a little bit more pace going.
I like it.
And I was like, okay, I haven't heard everything that's missing. You like the ZTFO?
ZTFO, hey man, going through a little not heartbreak, but hey man, hey man, we want to know your value.
That's a love. It's like a love song, or
it's one of them. What the women be saying that fuck. It's not fuck that nigga, but like get over people.
Yeah,
like they break up, get over people.
Make you feel good about yourself type of music.
But my boy was on that holistic talk the whole time.
Respected with Young Thug. That one was cool.
Young Thug was on that home.
It was cool. Lithuania. I was talking about that one. I was like, he ate that.
Yeah.
Travis Scott is one of those people I feel like is overrated. Like Travis Scott is good, but from where people like try to put him, it's like I don't think he's
where white people try to put him.
There. Yeah, I get there. Yeah, he's like white people famous. I feel.
Yeah.
He's like white people.
And we stay in Houston, guys.
Yeah, he's
There's
like
no
race.
disrespect.
And I love like he makes good music, but it's not like
Version of Trap was my favorite.
Rodeo or Days Before Rodeo. That album's good. Version of Trap is good. Astroworld, it's cool. It's like it got some cool tracks on it, but like for what people made it, it's like he went from doing like regular shit, like selling out stadiums, like arenas, like Toyota centers. I'm like, it's not.
He make white people music. Like I'm not saying like he don't got no spirit or no soul, but like you could see that being in a rave. You could see that being like
EDM.
Yeah, like that's what it's like. I'm not even trying to be like funny with it. I'm just
like even
saying,
Sicko Mode. Sicko Mode kind of gives you that like.
I was just being like dead ass, like
loopy,
that's his style.
like type of feeling. That's what you're saying.
So I mean, I don't get too much of Travis Scott, but yeah, Detroit too, bro. This all have a very special place in my heart, bro. Because the first Detroit, I was at Bacon College in Muskogee, Oklahoma. For you niggas that don't know,
shout out to Muskogee.
I wouldn't shout it out, but I wouldn't shout it out. There ain't much to shout out. Yeah, but man, it was cold. We had them negative 12-degree mornings going to class, bro, and I had that Detroit just blasting. That's all I really had during that time, man. Cause, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you know what I realized?
What?
I don't know if that's a Houston thing or that's like our friends thing. We always say, I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to one of my podcasts and all I was saying, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's
I said that?
Yeah, you just said just now. I ain't gonna lie.
Funny.
Like we was about to lie.
What I'm about to lie about?
No, I'm saying like we're gonna like we're gonna lie anyway.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but
yeah, it may be a Houston thing. I don't know.
Cause I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say I ain't gonna lie. I was on the treadmill once again because I don't know. You guys music.
Cause niggas think you capping. Like, niggas think you full of cap all the time.
Dark Sky Paradise might be a classic album.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. Him and Kanye on that
All Your Fault.
My God, that hard. That hard.
Bro, this Dark Sky Paradise starts off with Dark Sky Skyscrapers, Blessings, All Your Fault, I Don't Fuck With You. That's why I tweeted that. Well, you ain't got Twitter no more. I never even hear E40 say this until I listened to it. It said, "Go hard." Usually people say, "Go hard or go home," but he said, "Go hard or go homeless." I don't know what he said. I was like, I like that. So I tweeted that. Play No Games was like, play no game. Paradise. I forgot all about Paradise.
Yeah, that whole
until I was on the trip, and there was another one of those songs I was kind of like, I just heard the thunder and I'm like, all right, pump it up, let's go. Even that one man, it's on. That's a classic. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a classic.
You watch this one dude, Sean something. He do like, he do reviews.
I don't really like watching people reviews because I don't really care too much because they like get all technical and all that shit. I don't really care about.
Yeah, that. I get it. Does it sound good? Does it feel good?
Yeah,
it's like for me, like he'll like some like he likes certain songs and then he like the others. I'm like, it sounds like you're just trying to be too smart sometimes. Yeah. Like
because you hear somebody say like, I love this song, and you like that song's kind of whack. And then like the song that's hard, they'll be like, well, he didn't pick up the amplitude of the tempo and the chords. Hey, dog.
Chill.
Like I used to watch that white dude. He's real big with reaction. Anthony Fantano. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, just the way he did on the chord progression. I was like, I ain't got time for that shit. I'm gonna just say, was it good or was it not?
The reason I said it because he talked about Paradise wasn't that great of an album. I'm like, where y'all be getting these takes from? I just be wondering, like, I just know, like, what's your barometer or what you judging it on?
Like, and that's not to say the other songs on the album are good, but like his first 7 are like could be like bona fide like hit singles, like the first 7, and the other songs are good. But when you got 7 songs in a 12-song album, that could be like hits. Mm-hmm. Come on, people just be talking. Yeah, like and they be thinking too much about it. I feel like
it go to my same conversation. Kanye ain't made nothing good since Life of Pablo. Nigga, everything he made besides the gospel shit sound like Life of Pablo.
Yeah,
like and you can't.
I love the bipolar. What is it? I'm bipolar or whatever.
That's
please excuse me being bipolar.
That's he
the one that had
like
the Ghost Town.
Oh yeah. Kids can't see ghosts.
Well, that's the one with Kid Cudi.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Excuse me being bipolar, right?
I don't heard it. I haven't heard it. Damn, I'm gonna listen to that on the way home.
Kanye, because the Kids See Ghosts is Kanye.
You know about my bipolar shit.
And Kid Cudi.
That's my lane.
No, it's called Yay. I lied.
Okay, I would listen to
The
that.
the cover says I hate being bipolar.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that whole sound just like Life of Pablo. Niggas was trying to make that.
Bro,
whole...
when you hear this fucking I think I started the podcast off of one of these songs. Like, what about? That made me feel something right there. A lot of these people that people like nowadays, their music don't make you feel nothing.
Bro,
Travis Scott don't make me feel nothing.
soon as Kanye speak,
You feel something. A lot of these dudes, they make music, they don't make you feel nothing. It's just like,
what he said, this nigga said audio Mario. Oh, what the fucking song was that? Cardio, jog my brain.
oh, maybe Ghost Town. Okay, Kids See Go. The song I'm talking about is on. Oh, I love this. No, where's the fuck is the song at? I know. My bad. Everybody listen. I'm just trying to find the song.
I'm looking too.
Did he take that song off? Oh. This is about to put me to sleep.
One of these
People let that. I wish we can go back to the America where people didn't give a fuck about people's politics. They didn't care about people's religions. They weren't worried about what people thought about politics or religion. They just listened to music. They just listened to people speak. What are you looking for?
Cuddy Montage.
Oh, Cuddy Montage.
Hey, brother.
Because let's be honest, the only reason people are saying that Kanye's music is trash is
Because
because they don't like his politics. They don't like what he says about Trump. They don't like that. That's the only reason. In my opinion.
But you niggas vote Democrat. Get off that nigga dick. If you gonna vote, you can't say he can't vote for Trump. Like that's why I hate, bro. If you gonna participate in the game, if you gonna know how America works, if the nigga want to be Republican, he can be Republican. Like how you gonna? I don't like this shit. It really frustrates me in understanding how black people don't know their voting power. Like y'all playing a game and don't even know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
Y'all just go in there and just go click anything with the D or the blue on it. Dumbasses.
I ain't gonna lie though, they say his numbers going up for black people.
No, I know it.
Trump, like they say he got like 35% now or something like.
But those are smart black
but that's
people.
how that's
not
how
the
they
teenagers, not the niggas on Twitter.
I don't ever really like polls either, only because it'd be like we polled 100 people, and this 100
That
people pool
percentage.
is America. Like how you get that pool off of everybody?
Yeah, I can't lie that shit.
It's like if you got 100 people in here and 70 people say I'm voting for Joe Biden, they say 70% of Americans are for Joe. No, 70% of people in that group of 100.
You know what else?
Because you can go to Alabama and
my
do
bad.
it. You can go to Alabama and get 100 people, and that price 90% of those people say they vote for Trump.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't like that sample size.
I was just going back to Kanye. I was just like, what was another reason him like snapping and shit like that
him
on
just
stage?
being, doing his thing, ranting, raving. But that don't got nothing to do with the music.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like people let media like dictate exactly how they think about
It's
people.
like that. Those albums are great. Life of Pop. People say Life of Pablo is trash. I was saying people say that. I go back. I thought Yeezus was trash first. When I go back to Yeezus, I'm like, that's hard. I think that's because I think people.
Yeezus hard than a bitch.
I think
I
think because when it came out, media was real like on some that shit's trash.
Nah, bro, media was like that nigga talking too much shit. That's why I don't like that shit, bro. Because as soon as media, they just start throwing shade at you. They don't even say why they don't like you. They just start throwing shade
Like,
in
it's
there.
trash. It's
And
not
then
good.
once everybody against you, they pile on.
That's how I feel like. Now we're supposed to be talking about Big Sean, but Big Sean, I listened a couple more times. It's great though. It sounds great. It sounds like actual music that make you like I said, he made me feel something when I was listening to music.
Facts.
Most of these guys, especially these young people, like they don't make you feel nothing. Like
The Baby give me a little.
I'm not
confidence.
expecting Tekashi 6ix9ine to make me feel anything, but like it just sounds like dead music. It's just like you just in there just to be in there. You're not really trying to do anything.
Rex Life Raj, he got the feels. I'm telling y'all
Yes.
the vibes.
I've never listened. I see you like tweet about it. But I've never.
He gonna be next, brother. He already got him a little NBA spot commercial. You know how they'll do the cut and then they'll ESPN thing logo pop up and his beat was playing and shit. I'm like, yeah, I see his trajectory already.
What was
cold. Was Kanye being canceled?
Oh, yeah.
The media turning against him slowly.
What was that? I was about to make a point about something.
Damn. Yeah,
Was it about Kanye?
I just know I was saying how the media would throw shade on them on Yeezus, and then they slowly throw shade till they got the tides, and then they throw all the dirt on them.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said, but Kanye don't give a fuck. He doing good. Like from him supporting Trump, people can talk all this shit. His
Yeezus, all this shit.
It's not good.
like
if you look at and I'm talking about money wise. If you look at the money list since this Trump shit happened last year, 150 million, top musician, whatever. This year, second place musician, Elton John made 88 million. You know who's number one? Kanye West, 170, double whatever Elton John made. 170 million.
Yeah,
You're not stopping.
Just go back to your point. Like, why do we care so much about these people politics when people are so much talented? It's not like the R. Kelly debate.
I understand what people say when they feel like he's saying off the wall things because they feel like he has so much influence or whatever, and they feel like.
What does he say that's off the wall?
But I'm just saying what people
besides
think.
Like, support
for
Trump.
some reason, people say something about the abortion thing was crazy, and I don't understand how that was crazy. They'll say the slavery things are crazy. Like you said something about slavery or
I can understand how that came.
Harriet Tubman.
Even though she would have said it was a choice too, because she had to kill. I was talking to my barber. Nat Turner had a meeting with all the black people. And it was like, all right, man, we want our freedom. We're gonna have to kill the master, but we're not gonna just have to kill the master. We're gonna have to kill the kids and the wives and shit too. Like, if you with me, raise your hand. And he was like, everybody got their hands up. We really want to get this shit done. We're gonna have to kill everybody that left their hands down. Starting now. So if you ask me, it was a choice.
He said we gotta kill everybody. I mean, I get why he said that because they're
y'all
probably
gonna go snitch. Y'all gonna go fuck up. So it's like
that's ruthless. That's like, hey, we got to kill all
you
people.
Do what you gotta do, man.
But I get it.
Especially with these house niggas lurking. Niggas be lurking, brother. That's what I had to get off Twitter because I see I had to get out there. I see color shit because nearly black people be pissing me so fuck. Like they piss me off, and that's what I just one of them things. I was like, man, they don't even be knowing they house niggas. They don't even be knowing, bro, and they be proudly boasting and supporting shit that comes from so many races and oppressive agendas. From what you talking about, WAP.
I think it's because when you look at the Republican side, people look at the Republicans like the wannabe, like the racist slavery. So they look at Democrats, they don't think that they're even on that.
Where does that come from? Because
media, branding.
Because when as far as I know, white people, either you gonna say white people are racist or they're not, or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I know we got KKK and shit, but like, I just don't see the difference between the Republicans and Democrats. And then we know the history of the Democrats and how they literally was the Republic. Like, so
I think it's just imagery too. You see,
was the Republicans like the North? Yeah. And that's what it is. Yeah, like Democrats were supposed to be
Abraham Lincoln is
fake South.
Abraham Lincoln's was a Republican. So like the Union was like Republicans. Then it flipped during like I think like the Civil Rights era.
Or after probably. Oh no, you said Civil Rights era.
Yeah, Civil Rights era flipped.
So not Civil War. So, but during the Civil War, the Democrats was the niggas that had us. Yeah, they
were the slave. But I think it's the imagery you see on the media too. Like you'll see like somebody say something racist and they'll have like a Trump hat on, or you'll see like you rarely see like a Democrat saying the N word and then like with a Biden shirt on. You'll never see that. Yeah, it sure happens, but you won't see it. Like I seen a video today of this white dude and this Chinese lady that was on a track, and there was a black dude who's like, it's like a 7-lane track, right? Mm-hmm. So he's doing like jumping jack shit in lane 7, and they're like on lane 1 and 2, but they get mad at him because he's on whatever. So it looks like a race thing because there's another little white girl, she's on the track too. They're not saying to her, saying to the black dude. And at the end of the video, nobody said anything about politics this whole video. The white guy's walking off. Trump 2020. It's like, what? He might be one for Trump. You don't even know. Like, why'd you say that?
Is there a male Karen?
No, yeah, they call him Kens or something like that.
Kens?
I think it's Ken.
Me and Johnny ran into a Keith.
Oh my god.
We on the not the chairman, but the thing that move your hands and the legs.
Elliptical.
Okay, elliptical. We kind of 6 feet apart, so we kind of gotta talk a little louder. And we looking at the stock thing. We talking. Now we here. Hey. My bad. But looking around like what? Like and like we look quick. But we ain't see nobody because everybody kind of still working out. So it's like we trying to figure out who yelled. And then like the dude kept like kind of talking. He like, y'all shut the fuck up over there cackling and doing all that goddamn yell talking. I looked at him I said, you thought we were gonna give a fuck? We just kept talking. Like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Then I started thinking about it. I started firing his ass up.
Bro, people be, bro. I came in contact with a Karen at not Lifetime, but the gym at the apartments. So the apartment gym is like there's a door you go through with your code, and there's like a side door for you like to exit or whatever. So I'm on the bike, and the dude walk up. I see he got his little clicker and everything. So I mean, I know he live here. I guess he didn't just want to walk all around. So I let him in. This white lady, she got off her machine. She's like, you know, you're supposed to go through the front entrance. She's not talking to me though. Talking to the guy. You're not supposed to go to the front entrance, huh? You have to have a clicker to be in here. He's a Mexican dude. He's like, you mean like this one right here? It don't matter if you got one. There's a lot of people that just be coming in here. And I'm just like, once, I mean, I get you kind of you might be scared or whatever. Because like, we're not even scared. You don't want people who don't live here to use your minute, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. But I guess
how often does it happen?
I guess I can see where you're going, like you're trying to go with it. But once he shows you the clicker and you clearly see you're wrong, you don't need to do a lesson. Like and then she got back on her machine. He started lifting. I'm on a bike, and then he was walking by me. I guess he was gonna leave again. And you're not supposed to exit from that way either. It's supposed to be. I'm like, leave this man alone.
When I say something wrong,
maybe he'll feel uncomfortable.
Let me rephrase what I said. Some white people be tripping, bro, because it's like, y'all know black people and minorities just don't be trying to fuck with y'all like that. Like, we don't trying to be like, if we see y'all, we got names and words from y'all. We call them Toms. Like, we be like, bro, we ain't even trying to have conversations around these people. Like, not all white people, obviously, but like, bro, y'all are good. Y'all be acting like niggas just trying to go in y'all spaces. Like, we uncomfortable in y'all spaces. We know we not accepted. Or maybe they so used to integration or something.
Where was the guy? Because I know how Lifetime set up. It's like, where was he at? Was he far away from y'all, or was he like?
Well, we was in the one by his crib, but we was in the first row, and then he was like on the second row behind us, all the way close to the aisle. So it's like everybody else got their headphones on, and I already know niggas can still hear him because it's like we've been like this the whole time, literally looking at each other like this, and then we literally both turn our head quick as fuck. So I already know people was looking, and then like, yeah, the niggas just chill, bro.
I'd be wondering what people be feeling that like that entitlement to like even say to say something like to.
I saw I'm like, bro, if you don't put some fucking headphones in, you can shut the fuck up. I'm like, everybody else got headphones in. I was like,
I never understood that.
I thought one of them little, not even a real threat, but I was like, you better be lucky we talking about this, like just to fuck with him, cause it's like we could be talking about robbing your white ass.
Yeah, shit. People, I don't know, bro. People are. I don't get that mentality. To wanna
scarcity mentality,
heckle people and talk. I don't get like. Especially when I seen the track thing today, when I was like, okay, if I'm walking on a track and me and my wife are in lane 1 and 2, and there's a guy way over in lane 7 doing jumping jacks, even though it's a track technically supposed to be running or whatever. What makes me like feel like I'm gonna stop my workout?
Oh, that's America.
Tell him that he can't be doing that right there. He needs to go on the field or he needs to go in whatever.
America is built off see something, say something, land of snitches.
I guess I just don't get that mentality. I just don't. I mean, and I don't care enough.
Yeah, man, it's built in them. They've, bro. It's like a kid, bro. Like if you give them power and this little authority, anybody, bro, you give power and authority, they gonna run with that shit, bro. And white people know they got power and authority. That's just simple as that. Now, some white people like to use it in their.
Like that white dude would have ran downstairs and complained on y'all. They probably be like, all right, you two need to leave.
Well, no, because that's my point. Like other white people was there and looking at him like.
Well, they're scared. They're like, damn it, Ken, we don't want them to fucking come back and shoot us.
Nah, like them, no, like it gets to a point where there's the conservative, dumbass, ultra dumbass white dudes that's like Trump lovers, and then you have the liberals. And liberals stand up for us, like no bullshit. And to counter that trash ass dude, me and Johnny was also having another conversation today. We were talking about from snowfall to a bunch of different shit. And we was on the ellipticals, dude was on a bike. And I felt like he was listening. Johnny felt like he was listening. And we go all the way to doing weights, because that was just the warm-up. We doing weights. And we start talking about hoods and how they got like representation of like Jesus World Hood, people that wear hood, hermit mode, like, you know, they kind of to themselves. So I didn't know he heard that. But then we started talking about women. So then he was like, man, y'all done talked about hermit mode, women, all that. I was like, oh, snap. I was like, yeah, man, we learning, we growing or whatever. It was cool white dude. So I'm like, I wasn't worried that he was listening. Like I felt he was listening, but obviously I knew he wasn't tripping. But yeah, I was like, so it for me, that's another thing about Twitter, social media. It's like, bro, this racism shit. It's like, yeah, people are racism, but I'm going off energy because I know black people that's just like Samuel L. Jackson and Django. Then there's white dudes that's just like the master in that hoe. So
yeah, because I mean, it's not like being like self entitled is like a old white lady thing. There's plenty of I was in the grocery store and I was just walking like she's standing. There's a black lady standing there like by the Frozens. I mean, you're standing there looking at you're not like in the Frozen. You're like looking. Of course, I'm gonna just walk by. Now it's not like it's tight where I'm like, excuse me, I'm just walking. You know, he just walk right in front of me without. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Just shut the like. People just feel. I don't know.
They be having shitty lives and all they can do is pick on other people.
I feel like they don't have power in their real lives, so they feel like they have power over like regular people.
That's what I told them. I was like, you must think we them niggas that you be talking too crazy at work. Yeah, like you ain't at work.
They don't have power in they like work lives, so they're like when they get out and they feel like they can say something. Y'all are young. They feel like they could just say something. That's how
you're not lying. Cause when I used to wear my Chili's when I worked at Chili's, I had when I had that uniform on, niggas would talk to you mad crazy. Just wait till I log off. Don't let me catch your ass. I don't give a fuck about them fries that was cold or them motherfucking loaded mashed potatoes that came with bacon you ain't want. Nigga, you better eat that shit.
People are crazy. Let's get out of here, man. Speaking of people crazy, let's just talk about it. Dr. Dre,
oh my God.
Dr. Dre's soon to be ex-wife is asking for a very hefty, large sum of money. She wants $2 million per month temporarily to to sustain her lifestyle that she's surrounded. Right? So there have been bigger divorce settlements, things like that in the past. Obviously, number one is that I've seen is Jeff Bezos, where he gave his ex-wife, 40 million?
400.
No, 40 billion. My bad.
Okay, I was about to say, I knew it was something. I knew billion. I was like, you shortchanged
it.
I was like, it's either 400 or something.
$40 billion. And so the crazy thing with him is he was at 120, gave her 40, he dropped to 80, and now he's back to 200.
He did that on purpose.
It's like, God.
That nigga was consolidating his stock until he knew that divorce settlement was coming.
He dropped to 80, and then within a year and a half, gained 120.
You know what's funny? It'd be like them greedy bitches was like, damn, what? You got 40 billion, you still like, damn, you could have got 100? Like, what are you going to spend?
Thinking about, like, I do want to talk. Okay, before we get into Dr. Dre, we're going to talk about Dr. Dre, because I was thinking about Jeff Bezos. Sometimes I wish I had money like that. Because if you were $200 billion, I know you don't have. I know that doesn't mean he has $200 billion like to spend, right? He doesn't have it in his hand. It's not liquid, but he could create billions instantly whenever he wanted to, right? If he wanted to sell $2 billion worth of Amazon stock and then make that liquid, he could do that. I'm sure. When I was watching the local news station, they was doing a story about officers riding around evicting people. You ever seen that story? And I seen there was like this Mexican family. It was a dude, his wife or his girlfriend, and then they show their two little kids. One's like 4 years old, one's like 20 months old. And the officer say, "Oh, you guys getting evicted? You know, COVID." He's like, "Oh, I lost my job as soon as COVID happened. I ain't been able to pay my rent." And then the ABC, is either ABC 13 local or Fox local, whoever local station we have, they're like just following the people. They're walking with their stroller and they got their little bit of belongings. The guy said, you know, they can just throw whatever we have in there. We don't have nowhere to go. We don't have nobody who can help us. I don't have a car. We ain't been able to do nothing since COVID. They just film these people walking away, walking into the streets, going to be homeless. Now, if I had bread, I ain't gonna lie, I would have tried to figure out who these people are. I would have tried to hook them up. Like, hey, I'm gonna give y'all a year's. If I got billions, I can give y'all like 3 years worth of rent so y'all can get y'all.
I can give you a life.
I guess I can give you a lifetime worth of rent. I can give you a lifetime.
I can get your life together.
Yeah, I guess I could buy you a house. I could get you a job. If I was in a spot,
I can literally give you a job.
If I was on Amazon, I could just put you on Amazon. That's true. So I could do if I had the power to do things. I feel like I would do things like
you
that.
Literally. My bad. But you can literally get the person a house and a job, and you make your money back off them persons because they're going them working for you.
And they're gonna be loyal. They're not gonna leave. But the point being is, it's like if I was ABC 13, right? Now I say you got to make it public. You don't got to make it known. But to me, it just feels evil
Very.
filming somebody's demise and not helping them. Like if you're gonna put me on TV, let the whole Houston know that I'm homeless. Now maybe hopefully some people have good hearts.
They may
maybe somebody got a
too.
GoFundMe. Somebody maybe had a GoFundMe for them. Maybe reach out to them. Maybe help them out. So they might be doing better now. But if you just film these people walking away to the street, and you don't just be like, how can we at least like get you? Can we? I'm getting evicted from this place. It didn't look like the greatest place to live. Let's say they rent $400 a month. Why can't ABC 13 cut a year's worth of check for these people just to live instead of filming me get kicked out?
Nigga, anybody in that building could have did it.
I'm like, they're just watching these people get kicked out. Then there was an old black lady. They was like, well, it's kind of hot outside. So the police calls like social services or whatever. They're like, she gets a one night reprieve. Could you imagine getting evicted and they're trying to take all your shit out and they're like, it's too hot out here for you, ma'am. You can stay here one more. You're knowing you're in here for one more night, but tomorrow we're kicking you out of here. I get it, landlords, because it's landlords.
I don't get it.
I get it because
I don't get it.
It's because if you think about it, if the landlords don't pay no rent, then everybody's gonna kick out anyway. They're gonna the bank's just gonna shut it down for everybody.
That's why I don't get it.
It's really the bank. To me,
that's what I'm saying. At some point, we got to blame the government.
It's the bank. Like it's the bank and the gut. Like if you know COVID's still kicking people's ass, if you know it's still every week 1 million people are filing for unemployment, that whole like waiting, like people really forgot about the stimulus check shit. Ain't nobody even talk about that no more. You take away the unemployment, people ain't getting $600 no more extra. They ain't got no jobs. They ain't working. There's nobody hiring. You're just gonna increase the homeless population in Houston. I'm sure if I drive downtown right now, the homeless population in tent cities probably increased. I don't know how much.
It wasn't too bad when I went down there.
That was not bad.
Just passed down. But that was in the one area I went. Then the other place.
It'd be like the place by the baseball, a little bit like
under the bridge and all that,
like 2 streets over from the baseball stadium.
I know exactly.
There'd be a lot of homeless people there.
Yeah, under all that bridge and stuff. But yeah, man,
I was like, that's evil.
It's very evil, bro. And the government know that man, government, these courts, these officers, it's like nobody gonna take the stand and be like, we're not gonna do this.
It's like the officers, they said, they're like, yeah, I feel bad, but you know, I got this paper from this judge. Like there's judges out here like, hey, evict this person. Hey, kick this person out. Now, if it's regular times, and I know people don't give a fuck about people in regular times or COVID, get a job, you know, it's still fucked up just to kick somebody. Like, it's crazy to like get the fuck out and go to the streets. But like, okay, understood, whatever. I get it. Because everybody's paying rent, this one person isn't. Whatever, you're trying to fill this unit. But when it's like COVID times, it's like multiple people at your unit getting kicked out. It's like, it really them just ABC 13 filming you getting kicked out. Like, I don't know.
If I was
crazy,
to become
bro.
the president, I would subsidize housing.
That's just,
bro. We're gonna have flat rate housing everywhere in America.
well, like they can't raise it.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, because it gets to a point where it's so much of a demand in the market that it's gonna just keep going up. And that's not at our benefit when no one, like y'all like to put markets and caps on everything else in this world, but y'all won't cap the shit that hoe us. Like knowing this shit gonna keep rising. It's like looking in Houston, trust me, brother, we won't be able to stand. It's gonna be New York in about 20 years. I'm telling you. I mean, we're gonna be able to stay here because we're gonna adapt, but it's ridiculous, man. Because you gotta think everybody can't move that fast. Our jobs still pay $10 an hour. Jobs still pay $7.25.
Like you can't like this. How it be? It's like, say you get an apartment and you getting paid $13 an hour, right? And that apartment when you first move in is $9.75. You're like, okay, I can afford that. Next year it goes up to
$10.50
it goes up to $10.50, but your job's still like, okay, we're gonna give you $13.50 this year. We're gonna give you a 50-cent raise. Okay, that doesn't equal out to my rent. The next year your rent come is $11.75. It's like, okay, now I got $14 an hour. I'm done. I can't live here anymore. Now there's low income. There's other places you can go to. But still, it's like I don't know. All this is crazy. But anyways, back to let me get back to what's the name wife. Let me just read her. I'm gonna read this and I'm going to bed. I don't really give a fuck about like talking about the whole story. But I just want to read her expenses just to get you. I just want to get your reaction to her expenses. So okay, the total actually is $1,936,399 that she wants per month. For laundry and cleaning, it was $10,000 a month.
Well, she can't laundry and clean.
For clothes, it was $135,000.
Who is this bitch?
His wife. For education,
Not no more.
tuition and living expenses. I guess it's the kids. I don't know. The kids in boarding school. Well, I mean, if it's my kids, why do I need to give you 60,000?
100,000 a
A
month.
Everything I'm naming you is how much she wants a month for her. So she wants 10,000 a month for laundry. It was 135.
Dr. Dre, what did you do to her?
She wants 135 a month for clothes. She wants 60,000 for education. I guess for their kids. For entertainment, which entertainment is vague. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means travel. I don't know if that means movies, concert. I don't know. She wants $900,000 a month for entertainment. Maybe that's private jets taking you to Italy. I don't know what 900,000. I don't know what it is. Charitable contribute for charity. She wants you to give me 125,000.
I'm never getting. My boy married, but I'm never getting married. These bitches wallet.
Her mortgage.
That's crazy.
Her mortgage 100,000, and her telephone, cell phone, and email is 20,000. Now I don't know what phone plan you would have, what email service you have, what regular telephone service you have to make it 20,000 a month.
Hey,
that's
gentlemen,
ridiculous.
If y'all thinking about getting in relationships, I know y'all ain't got Jeff Bezos money and Dr. Dre money. But hey, these bitches will take your heart.
But the thing is, the craziest part to me is just thinking about like we just spoke about those people who got kicked out of their homes. She wants 900,000 off entertainment. Like, isn't it crazy? The lowest amount of money, besides phone bills, but the lowest amount of money she wants for charity is 125, but she needs 900,000 for entertainment. When you would think like that should be flopped, like you should want 900,000 for charity and 125 for entertainment. Because what do you need 900,000 for charity for? What do you do? I mean, not for charity, for entertainment. I don't even know what
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What does that consist of?
Dr. Dre, if you need me to punch it, I got you, bro. I'll take a charge if you pay me. Well, how much she be charging? I take 50,000.
Well, according to her, he'll do it himself because she's claiming domestic violence in the past from Dr. Dre.
That don't mean you should get my money.
That's her.
But
the crazy thing to me is, if she was to want that from him, that means you're essentially asking me for $24 million a year to live your life. For one person to be able to live. In what world do you need 24? Like this. The thing about the divorce thing I don't understand is like, now I understand if me and this person, like if me and Carla build Amazon together, and Amazon blows up, she should get half.
Mm-hmm.
But if you marry me, and I'm already Dr. Dre, like you didn't meet me when I was Dre around the corner and we grew up. I'm Dr. Dre already. NWA been happened. These things been happened. Why am I going to pay you $24 million a year for you to live a life that you didn't really create?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you was there when my mama gave birth to me, you still ain't getting half my shit. I'm dead
but my main point is, the crazy thing is, Dr. Dre, the crazy thing is he'd be able to pay that. It's the crazy thing to me. That he'd be able to pay that and still have a lot of money left over. Which is like, just shows that these people have, like,
Are we playing in the Hunger Games?
It makes me feel like I said, I wish I had, because this lady says, it really makes her look like a piece of shit, honestly. When you say, I think people going around, unemployment, people, COVID, your thing is, I need $900,000 for just the entertainment to play with. And you see all these people fucked up out here, struggling. Like, if you think about it like this, if I have, let me do the math correctly because I don't want to look like it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like
women, I ain't gonna say nothing about women, but these girls acting like they women, bro. Y'all leaving a bad taste in my mouth, bro. This is ridiculous.
So with her entertainment money, I could support 10,800 families in Houston for the year. If you do the 900,000 for the year for about 12, I could support 10,800 Houston families and give them $1,000.
How many homeless people we have?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I'm sure that's a quick Google search.
In Houston?
Yeah.
That shit probably matriculates every day. Especially with all these evictions.
I'm fucking with you today.
I don't know if I use that word right.
You're not matriculate. They up and down, ciphering through. Huh.
No, there's more
people. Homeless? Why would it be more than that?
That is a lot of people. I just feel like it's more than that. I just feel like there's more homeless people than that.
Oh, by the way, it was 3,000.
Oh yeah, my bad. 3,000.
I just showed him. And you said it could feed 10,000 families, right?
Yeah, I can give 10,000 people $1,000 a month.
There's only 500,000 people in America that's homeless. So we have.
See, this is the dude that they showed. You kicked with his son. They got kicked, evicted, and they was filming it. And they even had one of the worker who moving, who they hired to move the old lady shit out. Like he was moving the old lady shit. He a Hispanic dude. He was crying and shit. And he was just like, it's just sad, just happen because like that could be me. Like you know what I'm saying? That could be people just come in your house and say, all right, go live on the street. Especially if you don't have nobody to help you. Like me, if I got kicked out, I was homeless. Like I go to my mama's house. I could, you know what I'm saying? But like people who don't got nobody, it's like, damn.
I don't know if I was reading that right, but we got 500,000 people. I said times 45,000. Is it 2 million?
It's probably more than that.
It gave me like 8, you know.
Oh no, that's probably a lot then. Oh, E10. You'd have to do whatever. That's like 2 trillion. So pretty much a stimulus check that they gave out to every American, 1,000, they can give $45,000 to the 500,000 homeless people to help them get on their feet.
Even 30,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's.
But with some homeless people, it's more than just money. It's like mental health. It's addiction. So they probably gotta. Like,
that's what I'm about to say, and that's including what the government can come up with, not including people actually putting in. Like how many people. Like we gotta talk about these charities. How much money charities raking in a year? Because they've been touched 2 trillion.
Yeah, they're touching a lot of money.
Because it's like, my God, I'm over it. White people, I keep saying white. Rich people keep giving their shit up to charities every year, but the problems stay the same. Tell me how this shit making sense.
Well, it's funneling money through tax write-off. It's like a funnel of money.
Because at some rate, like even like the kids in Africa, I'm sure y'all got a good majority of money if the charity is real, like you people saying it is. Like a town, like bro, once you get them some good foreman supplies and shit, like I don't know, like how much more these people like you. Like, I know with the homeless shit, you got to cultivate their mind and shit, but
like when I look at people like Kanye and people give Kanye so much flack, but Kanye's out here trying to like make these like little mobile like type homes for homeless people, and he's worth what they say like $2 billion now. You look at that, and you look at a guy like I said,
a billionaire.
Yeah, he worth like $2 billion.
$2 billion? We moving up in the world, ain't we?
My nigga Tyler Perry, he just hit billionaire status too. 1.4.
Most black billionaires.
1.4 billion. Jay-Z a billionaire. That Tyler Perry shit, I like that Tyler Perry shit because it was coming off the back of that Joe Budden shit. Whenever like Joe Budden leaving Spotify, and he was discussing like trying to figure out a new home. I like how Tyler Perry was able to create like his shit, and like he owns all his like. He might license them to like BET, license them to Oprah, let these other people play his movies, but he owns all that shit. I like that's how you really generate that wealth like that. Mm-hmm. Because like you can look at Will Smith. Will Smith's great. Denzel's great. All these actors we named.
Charlemagne.
They don't own.
You work for iHeart.
They don't own they shit. Tyler Perry, he opened a fucking movie studio. Like, regardless if y'all like the Madea, the black man in the dress, like he's created opportunities for black people with that in entertainment or movie, whatever the fuck, film for generations to come. So you just gotta respect. Like if he just been wearing a dress for no reason and he wasn't getting no money and he wasn't whatever, it's like okay, dude, you just in the dress. I get it. Maybe he's in the dress because he didn't want to pay somebody because I didn't even know Tyler Perry's movies were plays at first. I thought you just started with the movie.
Nah, I just think Tyler Perry embodied that role probably the
best. He's probably Madea.
That was somebody he knew. Else. That wasn't just like that was a family member. I mean, we all know Madea, but not that Madea.
Yeah, that one was wild.
We all got a Madea in our family that take care of everybody, but
even if his shows are trash, because he's got some shows on BET Plus that me and Carl's watching that, like the concepts are good, but the acting is like
trash.
Bro, if you ever just get the free trial, 7-day trial of BET Plus and go watch this movie or the TV show called The Oath, the worst acting ever. But we can't stop watching it. I don't know why.
You remember we used to
it's
laugh?
so bad, but we just can't stop watching
Mission Impossible because of that?
like shit's just bad. I'm like, this is really bad. But Tyler Perry's making money because he owns it.
Don't he have like the haves and have-nots? That's him.
See, but those like
That's
shows
a
like
good one,
he is,
though, right?
that's a good one.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I like the
about that all the
Pains, like
time.
that little like black sitcom.
Yeah,
The
that
Pain,
hoe was
that's
hard.
good.
That hoe was hard. Meet the Browns.
Meet the Browns is good, but the old shit, that shit trash.
Yeah,
That was
man.
trash. But anyway, but
I
what was saying
was
about Kanye? I was looking at, looking at a guy like Kanye. He wants to buy land so he can build these things for homeless people. I said, like a guy like if Jeff Bezos just was able to, like I said, it's not logical. I don't know how you liquidate this much money at one time. This is how I think I would do if I was him, right? If I was worth $200 billion, I was able to liquidate $100 billion. I would just help something. Like I would just be doing something. Like I'd be doing so much that people would be like, he's doing too much. Like people would be looking at me like, oh, he just wants to look good. He just wants to look famous. But I'm really gonna be helping millions of people with the money. That's how I look at it.
I'm looking for how much charity. The first one that popped up is the total given in charitable organization $410 billion. This was increased by 5% current dollars, 3% inflation, adjusted dollars from 2000.
Well, maybe we can just look at it like this. I looked up the wealthiest foundations by endowment value. So there's one in Denmark, which when I see something in Denmark being the biggest charity, it just rings off to me as like offshore money, like money laundering. So theirs is $49.1 billion. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is $46 billion. Stitchke's Bill and Melinda Gates, theirs is 46. Something called Stitchke in the Netherlands is 36. Welcome
Netherlands
Trust
as well be doing over.
International Buddhism Foundation in Thailand is 29. Howard Hughes Medical Institute, that's some medical shit, 23. Open Society Foundation, bunch of American things. The Ford Foundation, Silicon Valley, Robert Wood Johnson, Jay Getty.
They all in the millions though, right?
Yeah, they're like 10 billion, 4 billion.
Wait, billion?
No, these are billions of dollars.
A year.
I don't know what endowment means. Is that how much money they have like in their cash flow to like give out? That's what I'm saying when I see it.
Action, an income or form of property given, bequeathed,
So they've been given that much money.
or inherited.
Okay, they've been given 46. And the most was 49. And that was by that place in the Netherlands.
So yeah, if we really want to look at the problems of America, we should look at charity so-called taking.
Darius had comments 11:41. But then but anyways. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just think that's the wife thing, the $2 million, she seems greedy. I feel like that's kind of it's like I don't think because you're rich you're evil, right? But to be asking for $900,000 for entertainment monthly when there's so many people that are down and out, like you don't need $900,000. You don't need like okay, if you live in a house in Malibu that they say she lives in and it's $24 million to stay there and your mortgage $100,000, all right, cool. I don't want you to keep that at your home. If your mortgage $100,000, it's $100,000. But when you just getting like just for fun $900,000, I gotta look at you a certain kind of way,
bro. It's big trash, man, and it leads you to a man, at least rich men. Is it worth it to be married? I mean, unless you trust her, but I don't know, man. It's crazy because these people be married with people 20, 30 years, and I know ain't no marriage perfect, but it's like them. Yeah, I mean, I would just say obviously. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I can't speak on marriage because I'm not. But it's a complicated thing. I know that just like any other relationship.
Like I said, it's I feel like it's different when you
It's just I know you rich.
Because I'm thinking it's different when you like me now. I'm not broke. Like I'm not broke, but I'm not those guys, right? So I'm just thinking like, say Epson and Sure, say the D Friends show, say if I get help anybody else create shows and I create some kind of media, whatever, right? And then that ends up making me worth $400 billion. Me and Carla get a divorce, and they're like, okay, we're gonna give her $300. It's kind of like, I love her. She's been there with me. We have our children. But do I want to give her 300?
That's how I feel.
I give her 50. I give her 100. But like
this how I feel.
Half. I don't know about half.
If we love each other like we supposed to say we love each other, I'm gonna give you what you deserve.
You gonna be taken care of. I'm not gonna have you living in the slum. Like you ain't gonna be living bad. You gonna still have the Bentley. Like I'm talking about rich people terms. You gonna still have the Bentley. You gonna still have these
but
things.
But it's like when they make their moves, these people be trying to cut these people.
They trying to cut their head off.
Like bro, if I was to get a divorce with somebody, I'm like, bro, they would have multi-millions. I'm like, give me. I mean, shit, if you got me $500K, nigga.
I'm making
bro,
work.
That's not your bread, bro. I know, I can't say that. Marriage is different. I do sign a contract with both that shit y'all bread, bro. So
yeah,
y'all better. You dumb if you don't get a prenup.
I feel like Jeff Bezos, he kind of just took that home on the chin when he gave up that $40 billion. I feel like it wasn't 40. Like I said, it's not 40.
Would you even care?
If you're worth $100 billion, and you know Amazon is Amazon, Jeff Bezos, like people are so surprised. Oh, he hit $200 billion. He already sees his $300 billion already. He already sees the projections. He already knows what's gonna be like next year.
Thanks.
COVID ain't going nowhere. People are more scared to go out anyway, so they're gonna keep ordering on. Like this pandemic, regardless if tomorrow they say, "Oh, there's no more COVID," people are still gonna be like have PTSD about going out. So people are still gonna order online.
People gonna do that anyway.
Like in a more higher rate, they're gonna order online.
It's old people that probably never even went online that forced to go on shopping. Like he got probably so many people that really weren't even doing
people used to be scared to put their information online. They like fuck
that.
it.
And then they get the package the next day and some shit like that. It was like, bro, when I used to do door to door, I'm did it. We used to do door to door. Niggas would literally like peek out the window, like not want to come outside. So like now, like I don't know how paranoid the people is, but they'll kind of be forced to use Amazon now.
Last thing we can get out of here. Speaking of billionaire people, it's just crazy. Even just seeing like I read an article about billionaires' net worth over the pandemic and how they just like accelerated. Like, I think when the pandemic started, Elon Musk was at like 60 or 50, something like high, but still like in that middle range. And then he shot to 100. Tesla did great. When he launched that rocket to space, I'm sure NASA gave him hella money, so that shit went up. Like, just seeing people's net worth, like these people are getting rich so fast that they're making the old rich people look like they're not as rich. Like Warren Buffett's always been like 1-2, but now Warren Buffett, even though we read his whole portfolio, now he's like 7, 8, 9. Like they're getting so rich that they're making the rich people go down.
But guess who else going down? Middle class and poor.
Yeah, that's gonna because the money's got to go somewhere, and if billions of dollars are going to them, it's not coming to us. So it's like
by any means.
Like Jeff Bezos go for 100 billion. The 100 billion is in his ecosystem. I don't really know too much about stocks, so I don't understand how the stock thing really works. I know you see stuff drop. Like I was watching the other day when I was at the gym, and like the Dow went like down like 800, 900 points. I was like, I know that's bad. I don't know what it means, but I know it's bad. So I got to do that question because you know stock. Last thing, we can go. So when I'm watching the Fox thing when I'm at the gym, right, and it says Apple, and it'll say, this isn't the right price, but let's just say $269.02. That means it costs $269 to buy one stock of this product?
Yeah, if you're buying a stock. But if you're buying the options, sometimes it'd be more expensive or cheaper. Options, depending
I always wonder what that meant. Because I see like, I'm sure it'd been amazing to invest in like 3M, which is like the mass people before pandemic. Because now this shit's like $106.
Zoom, all that, yeah.
It probably been crazy.
I don't know how fast it takes to get your. I guess that stock per share, the 259. So that's per each share. That's how much.
But Apple's was high. It was like Apple's like in the thousands, I think. For us
now, it is.
Yeah, I think when.
Well, they did split stocks and shit, so it might have like.
It was either Apple. No, Amazon's high. Amazon's like $3,000 for a stock.
Yeah.
But that's all I got, man. Make sure like my bad. Last thing. I'm sure it would have been like people got super wealthy. Like when you're looking at, okay, it looks like there might be a pandemic coming. I'm investing this 3M at like $7 stock, and then it shoots up to $160. But that's like I said. Some people
boys have made $500,000 this year.
Who?
Boys.
Oh, boy.
People. Like my barber.
Oh, okay.
Man, I talked to him. Like boys have made $500,000 already.
Crazy.
The money out there.
But man, that's all we got for you guys, man. Make sure you subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
YouTube app. I mean, I don't really post. I mean, not YouTube. What's it called? Instagram. I don't really post on there, but I'm gonna start doing clips. Go to Instagram. Absolutely sure you can follow me. Just follow me, D Friend Show. Don't follow the personal. Follow the fun and the what you call it, D Friend Show on Instagram. Bryce don't have social media no more. So I got for you guys, man.